You're listening to the Affiliate Marketing Podcast, powered by Advertise, ultimate destination for affiliate program news, insights, growth opportunities, partnerships, and affiliate program strategy. Whether you're an advertiser, publisher, platform partner, agency, or entrepreneur, we've got the tools, trends, thought leaders invited here to help you to thrive in the fast-changing digital economy. A special thanks goes out to our season sponsors, Everflow.io, for bringing together an exciting lineup of guests to interview this season. Check out Everflow.io for more insights on how to build, scale, and grow successful affiliate programs with intelligent tracking and reporting. Welcome to the wrap-up of Season 21 of this Affiliate Marketing Podcast, which was proudly sponsored by Everflow.io, a partner marketing platform. Now, what a season it has been. Together with a number of interesting guests, we explored why affiliate isn't just about one moment, but all the moments in your customer's journey. From tracking and attribution to data-driven strategies and building long-term partnerships, each episode in this series showcased just how impactful affiliate marketing can be when viewed as an ongoing and integrated part of your marketing mix. This truly was a season about numbers, about learning from a variety of sectors, what's actually working, and what happens when you have honest, open communications with your partners, understanding the methodologies behind why your program tracking is so important. Now, I've got to say that this season, our guests really did pull out all the stops. From Aaron Poole, who shared 6 out of the 7 wonders of affiliate marketing. And if you haven't heard the 7th one yet, go check it out on our site, afterversemedia.com/category/podcasts, and download it as the additional wonder that you can add to your affiliate tool belt. Our guests shared actionable insights, fresh perspectives, and inspiring program success stories that you can take away and learn from. Whether you're just starting out or scaling your affiliate program, this season is one you should go back and binge listen to, as it was packed with actionable value. I want to say a huge thank you to our listeners too for tuning in each week, sharing your feedback and being part of the conversations that we're having online. Your support makes this community thrive, and we can't wait to bring you an even more interesting session next season as it explores how to build partnerships that last. Now, here's a little recap of the best moments that we shared in this season to get you up to speed on what you may have missed. To set the scene for this season, we welcome Michael Cole, SVP of Marketing at Everflow, exploring the critical role of tracking and attribution in affiliate marketing. We discussed why brands need to move beyond viewing affiliate activity as one-off transactions and instead understand the broader customer journey. This introductory episode was packed with practical strategies, case studies, and insights to help affiliate managers prove value and scale their programs effectively. One part of the conversation centered on breaking down silos and the difficulty that affiliate managers face when wanting to communicate their value in their business. Listen in as Michael explains. What do you think brands are currently getting wrong when they view affiliate just as a one-time transaction? Because that is a historical, habitual kind of attitude towards performance and towards the affiliate chat. I hate to say channel because it's kind of like a payment method now, but what do you think are some of the things that brands are getting wrong and some of the myths and the things that we're going to bust in the season coming up next?
Yeah, so I think there's a few different big challenges. So one of them, it's really hard when you're an affiliate marketer if you're very siloed within your company and you're speaking a different language than everyone else in your company, because no matter how successful affiliate is at just driving a purchase, if you're looking at one analytics and your VP of marketing is looking at another analytics and your paid media person's looking at that analytics, guess what? The one where most people are looking gets credit over you. So no matter how much value you're getting there, there's a real mismatch there. So I think that's one big piece is how do you tell your story internally to stop being it just purely about that single purchase is a big part of it. And I mean, that one in itself is extremely challenging because again, unless you have some additional data to share, it's really hard for them to understand why they should care when they spend so much money on paid media and they have so little to show for it. They really need to justify that channel. So it's always been a part of it. So I think that's one big piece is just sort of like, what can you do to tell a bigger story about sort of the total performance? And this is why, I think looking at what happens after the purchase is just so important because, I mean, we saw this for a long time with like strategic partnerships and referral partnerships, is that a referral partner lead to Everflow converts at something like 3.4 times higher. They go up our pricing tiers much faster because they start doing a ton of payout. They start growing their program really fast because they know what they're doing. They tend to be industry vetted, and they're coming in with trust from that partner.
In the next episode, I chatted with Cindy Shen, Head of Account Management EMEA at Everflow, adding over 20 years of marketing experience to the discussion, which, following from our previous highlight, centered around how breaking down silos and encouraging cross-team collaboration can elevate affiliate program performance. Cindy also highlighted the ongoing misunderstandings about affiliate marketing despite its rapid growth, and the critical role of centralized data and post-conversion tracking in driving deeper, more valuable partner relationships. Cindy gave us an example on how tracking after the sale is so important in showing value of affiliate in their businesses. You were also talking about not just tracking in the moment, not just tracking the sale, but tracking everything that happens after the sale. So let's dig into that a little bit, because what did this company do that was different from anybody else that you've seen? Like, what other event types did they want to track and kind of monetize?
Yeah. So it's basically, it's a mobile app, but it's also a subscription model, which is interesting. I think a lot of clients, whether you're e-commerce or so on, you want to track, there are a lot of downstream events that you can track. For this client specifically, basically it's a monthly subscription, but they also have different package, let's say, that customers can upgrade. So what the client does is basically track every subscription that a customer brought. And
so you can tell when a customer is coming in, they've subscribed, and you can tell when a customer is upgrading as well. And then you can tell the longevity of the client as well. And if you map all of that back to the partners that are sending you the right quality customers, you can very quickly incrementally increase your profit margin. Because affiliate isn't only about getting sales. Affiliate is also about finding the customers that really want and love and value your product or service or whatever it is that you're selling and want to stick around, because that's when the profit margin increases. You're paying that initial CPA or the percentage revenue or whatever the commission model is that you're doing. It's how you grow. It's not just about finding more affiliates and getting more sales. It's also about growing the incremental value of the existing customers that you have. So I love that. I love the fact that they've actually gone deeper than just in the moment of that first initial sale. And they're kind of looking beyond that. They're looking at how does affiliate feed the business long after that first customer comes in.
Yeah, and also they're not only keep this data to themselves, right? You can keep this data and say, okay, this is a great source of customers. Let's work with these customers more, and we use other channels to target these type of customers. What they did is actually make those data available. It's very good for the affiliate manager as well, because affiliate manager needs to also communicate and negotiate with, like all partnerships. You negotiate the terms, you negotiate, what kind of ROI you brought to us and how we would like to collaborate in long run as well.
Next up, I was joined by Gaurav Arora, Director of Global Partnerships at Skimlinks, who shared deep insights from his career in affiliate marketing. From the evolution of affiliate networks and the power of direct partnerships to the importance of strategic segmentation within your affiliate program. Gaurav highlighted the value of strong relationships with affiliate account managers, the need for transparency and data sharing, and how AI and data-driven strategies are shaping the future of this industry. In this next clip, we discuss why segmenting your affiliate program across multiple publisher types creates exceptional growth opportunities for your business. Talk a little bit about, why affiliate managers should be looking at the segmentation and how they go about that and how they can use that information to actually leverage growth within a network.
Sure. I think it all starts with finding the users where they are in the user journey, right? So it's really important starting with where the users are and really driving them towards the purchase funnel. So by engaging the audiences at, different levels or different stages, you also need to have a better understanding of where different publishers play the most important role at. So content, let's talk about content or creators. They play a great role in helping users discover new brands, products, for instance. So they might sit top of the funnel, and then you might need, whether that's some kind of incentive driven, whether it's loyalty or cashback or vouchers or deals for users who've discovered a brand, but they might be looking at some kind of sense of urgency to help them push forward in that user funnel. And then obviously, as deep as you get into funnel, you need something to kind of drive a bit more intent. So I think over-indexing on one kind of publisher type is not going to give you a diversified publisher base or the kind of program you want to have, which is all encompassing. So it's really important to kind of think about, again, like I said before, I think it's really important to think about kind of users you feel are the right kind of demographics of the target market for your product.
Yeah.
Where are they going to be shopping? Where are they going to be looking for finding that next brand or product, and then help, kind of meeting them there, and then giving them what they need to shuffle them along in the next part of their user journey.
Yeah. So that's in terms of acquisition. But what we're seeing now with the data that we have is that affiliates or publishers, whatever your preferred term is for them, partners, they are actually operating in every single part of the customer lifecycle. So the initial purchase, repeat purchases, maybe even stealing customers from your competitors with competitive offers. So you don't only need to think top down, like top of funnel down to purchase place, but you also need to be thinking sideways.
Sure.
So when can these partners actually plug back into that funnel to help bring customers back, or monetize customers, and increase margins? You're not going to be thinking about that in the first year of your affiliate program, but you are going to be thinking about it when you're, massive and 5 years in and trying to grow an already big program. For this next episode, we welcome back Michael Cole to unpack the evolving landscape of affiliate marketing measurement and attribution. With over $5 billion in tracked transactions going through their platform, Michael shared how brands can move beyond basic attribution models to gain full visibility of the customer journey. We also explored the importance of integrating affiliate data with other digital channels and the strategic use of first touch versus last touch attribution to optimize partner performance. As an endpoint to this episode, Michael talked us through attribution, more specifically breaking down attribution models, why sophisticated affiliate programs should implement separate first touch attribution for content partners or last touch for transaction-focused partners. Listen in as he explains this all. What's the one piece of advice that you want to give to affiliate managers today as we round off this episode?
Yeah, something that I think a lot of is around attribution. And attribution is such a messy and complicated thing.
It's almost like a buzzword now. Everybody wants to bring it up. It's all about attribution, but is it really?
So attribution's super tricky, and the people that build very complex attribution funnels with tons of tech stack, et cetera, they end up realizing they know nothing, because if everything gets 5% credit, you can't make any decisions about it. So what I would recommend for all affiliate managers to do is basically really simplify it for your team, which is just first touch attribution. So the first click gets credit no matter what happens afterwards. The thing there you should be talking about is this is about credit. Who do we want to get credit in this situation? Because we want to get as many users in the door as possible. So this is things like influencers and publishers, top of funnel demand. Again, as we were talking about before, people in research mode, they're discovering your brand for the first time, are so valuable, and you want to constantly get those in. And if those people purchase 2 weeks later, you want to ensure that those influencers and publications are getting credit for it. So I think you can simplify a lot of conversations, which is we use first touch attribution not because it's the perfect attribution, but because if I can throw a lot of money to an influencer who's driving users who are buying 2 weeks later, I want to do that as much as possible. That is really good for the brand. It's good for everyone. That is how I think credit should happen. I think it's a very simple concept, and you can tell that story through things like engagement events, et cetera. But at the end of the day, it's just very clear that these publications are the people that we want to be sending us more traffic. How do we enable that in a performance basis? That's where first touch attribution is like a clear path without overcomplicating it.
So do you think that affiliate needs to move from last touch to first touch? Is that what you're saying?
I think that it needs to be split between first touch and last touch, because there are many channels like coupons that have very strong buyer intent. If you're on a coupon website, you're going there because you're about to buy. That's a perfect last touch situation. Like we know there's a lot of buyer intent. They don't need extra protection. They either buy or they don't buy. Yeah. So that's a great last touch. Influencers and content those are people that tend to be in research mode without buyer intent yet, or like starting their buyer intent. They are probably not going to buy for a while. They really need first touch.
Next in the series, Mark Jacobs, Director of Affiliate Success at Ideal Living, showed how his accidental entry into affiliate marketing turned into a decade of building authentic, high-performance partnerships in the challenging health and wellness space. Mark reveals how prioritizing transparency, meaningful connections, and ongoing affiliate education has created loyal, revenue-driving relationships for his business. This conversation offers a fresh perspective on what truly powers long-term success in partnership marketing. And one insight he left us with for the success of their affiliate program is the team's constant communication and creating real partnerships with affiliates, nurturing these relationships and making sure that they have all they need to succeed. Have a listen to how he's managing his program. How did you choose to split your team?
The main separation is people and program. So we've got people that are managing our internal promotional creation and interacting with our creative team and web development team to put up promotions and customize things and make sure that the site's integrated and make sure like the integrations from Everflow and from, other things are set up and people are getting paid and all those, that machine is working. And then we have the people side, and those are the social selling managers and people that are doing the recruitment, doing the onboarding, doing the activation, doing the relationship management. When we have a promotion or we're having a training, they're sending out the messaging, they're asking people to join, they're asking for feedback. And we just completed one of our, quarterly promotions of the year, and we did a post promo survey. We asked people like, hey, how did this promo work for you? Did you get the resources you needed? Sometimes it's just dimensions of things, like I've moved from the typical, popular skyscraper affiliate size banners on the side of things to social story size assets and to other resources that people will make actionable and use. But you got to ask, are you using the resources that are available to you? Could we better serve you by providing, a clear, concise comparison chart that you can talk about or things like that? And those were really great learnings. It was like the first time that we really kind of did a formal survey. Like we talk with our partners all the time. Like we do the activation exercise. We do kind of the one-to-many and one-to-one outreach that a lot of programs should do, prior to a promo or when they're finalizing their marketing calendar for the year, just to reach out to those major partners and see, hey, are you going to be available? Do you have room in your promotions? Can we work together in this way or another way? But, we got over 100 responses. Yeah, I mean, we've got a lot of partners, but to get 100 responses shows the level of care and feeding that, our team does. It's like they really care about the products. They care about the partners. They want them to perform, just as much as, we want them to perform. So it's really wonderful.
Next up, I sat down with Todd Stern, founder and CEO of the Aragon Company and Vibrant Performance, who brought a 360-degree view of affiliate marketing through his work across networks, publishing, and agency services. Todd shared how data transparency and cross-channel integrations are driving award-winning results and why performance influencer marketing is becoming the new standard. He also challenges affiliate managers to push beyond comfort zones and demand more from their programs for better growth. In the next highlight clip, Todd explains further the performance influencer trend that's disrupting traditional paid social marketing. Listening closely because there's a lot of tips to be shared. So we had a big discussion before we got onto this podcast with all of the knowledge and information that you have and all the brands that you work across about how performance media is changing the game in social and influencer marketing, which seems to be kind of growing in the performance marketing space and being a bigger part of traditional affiliate programs. But you've mentioned that in some cases, it's even maybe replacing in-house social media teams. So can you talk a little bit about this trend and what you're seeing? Because a lot of people are looking to include influencer marketing into their affiliate programs, but obviously influencers need to be managed in a different way, and social media is being managed in a different way. What kind of trends are you seeing, and can you break that down for us? What's driving this shift?
So we see it a lot on the paid social side. So first we started focusing a lot on influencer build up, performance influencer, where we pay affiliates on a commission for driving conversions through our clients, which are largely in the financial services, mobile app, home services, and subscription businesses. So partnerships with these influencers, would get us only so far on an organic basis only. So what we found is really combining the original creator, taking their own innovative approach to producing content and combining that with paid social expertise to amplify that reach and really focus on, core conversion rate metrics was a way to take the channel outside of a very, fragmented experience and requiring dozens, if not hundreds of individual influencers to make an impact and really taxing internal teams with considerable amount of relationship management required, business development required, negotiation that goes into each and every influencer partnership. And while that produces, I'm sure, viable wins and long-term wins, if you can work with a fewer number of influencers and content creators and pair their successful video productions with paid spend, you can reach a much larger portion of media much more efficiently.
In this next installment, I had the pleasure to speak with James Bannerman, VP of Global Sales at the Reward Collection, where he unpacked one of affiliate marketing's most underutilized growth tools, card-linked offers, or CLO. James shared lessons from working with over 900 brands and 700 plus million customers, revealing exactly how CLOs can add incremental value across the entire customer journey, from acquisition to retention, without cannibalizing existing performance. Real world-class case studies and tactical insights make this a must-listen for any affiliate manager ready to innovate. Listen in as James explains how CLO works when attracting or retaining new customers.
And the beauty about us is you can pick and choose. So if a brand already worked with an Amex or a PNC or a Cash App, we simply leave those off. We don't encroach on that, and we plug in to the audience in terms of figures, numbers, and the correct demographic. People are after all these, I could say the Gen Zs, millennials, and boomers, and all this type of stuff. So we sort of capture it all. So the brand gets to choose which publisher they want to be put in front of.
It's not all or nothing. You can actually go in with a targeted strategic approach.
Absolutely. And you can go in particularly with the demographic, like I say. So that might be a gender that you might want to be targeting. That might be an age range. That might be an affluency. Somebody's got a lot more disposable income to spend. Or I've just been on a call literally an hour or two ago. They're looking really for students. So they're looking for it's an educational brand. And they're looking for students and maybe 18 to 30 audience. So we're working on where we're going to plug them into with us. So we can be specific in that way. And I think that brings us on to how diverse we can be in terms of the actual offer as well. So net new, I've never met a brand that doesn't want a net new customer. And we deem net new as they haven't bought. James Bannerman with his Amex card has not bought from Nike.com in the last 12 months. Their merchant ID, their mid. So we would call that a net new customer. We can also do laps that have bought in the last 12 months, but not in the last 6. So the brands acquired them and paid for them probably via an affiliate model of some degree, but haven't bought, obviously they haven't bought from in the last 6. So they've lost them. Let's get them back, get them re-engaged, keep them. And then we've got the existing customer, and I get this all the time, cannibalization. We've already got the customer, they've already spent and what have you. Well, there's 3 plays there. Increase the spend of that customer, on average about 28%. Increase the frequency of spend, on average about 0.97, so almost twice as often, depending on the brand. And the lifetime of the customer. So with a frictionless cashback card-linked offer, 12 months longer, that customer is likely to stay between 3 and 5 times that amount of time than they would have done without a cashback offer in place. We can be really diverse in those 3 areas. And the final one is the competitor. So because you say to Amex, yes, look at my purchase history, they know if you're Nike and you want to target Adidas, or you want to target sports and apparel, footwear, whatever vertical that might be, they will then push that offer to that brand, that competitor brand. So not only are you acquiring a brand new customer, you're acquiring one from a competitor.
For this next episode, I sat down with Aaron Paul, the co-founder and CEO of Paul Street, the hottest affiliate performance marketing agency in the US, to reveal the 6 core principles that set high-performing affiliate programs apart from each other. Aaron shared proven strategies for turning underperforming initiatives into scalable, revenue-generating machines, whether you're just starting out or ready to level up. Plus, there's a twist. Listeners to this episode are invited to unlock a mysterious 7th wonder of affiliate marketing that's transforming programs globally. So head on over to the episode show notes and fill out your details to uncover this fantastic 7th wonder of affiliate marketing. In the meantime, I'll leave you to listen to Aaron's thoughts on AI and how he sees the industry changing with the rapid technological advancements we have been seeing in the last couple of years. Where do you see the affiliate industry heading now that AI has quite quickly kind of started developing and entering into the space?
Yeah, let me hit that with a two-parter. I think where affiliate is headed is, I think the definition of affiliate is going to change over the next year or so. I think PR effectively as a channel is going to die. And I think a world of affiliate and PR will become one. And I think publishers understand that. I think brands understand that. And so that's where I think that's moving. I think the type of affiliates are changing, like from obviously newsletters to podcasters to creators to media buyers to gyms. The channel is always going to exist. I think AI for us, I'm a believer that it's coming for everything, right? It's coming for the way that content is going to be produced, to the way that the tech is going to be set up, to the way that already internally for us, we're creating agents that sit within our dashboard that identifies other programs and talks to each other and finds gaps and efficiencies. And we're effectively going to have agents reach out to our publishers and negotiate automatically based on how we've done it before. And at the end of the day, a lot of that replaces people, unfortunately, but like really where the game is efficiency, speed. I think now also is more of a time to go invest into relationships with publications and publishers as they create meaningful content, true meaningful content around your brand as it indexes back into like GPT. But again, if you look at where a lot of that information is being pulled, it's not from paid media. It's not from your random influencer that posted on Instagram. It's pulling in from indexed information from YouTubers talking about it to trusted publications to third parties, secondary niche websites that rank really highly for specific categories that it's all indexing. And if you don't have that approach, like very quickly, some of our brands were already like running ads on paid media of, hey, what's the best product in this category? And ChatGPT talks about that brand. And that screenshot is the ad that they're running. That's where they're finding the most amount of efficiency, honestly. So that's where I feel like brands need to pay more of a heightened attention to the space, purely because it's changing and it's moving to that world very quickly.
Next up, I was so excited to speak to the founder of Everflow.io, Sam Darwish, about the evolution of affiliate marketing technology. We explored why it's critical to track beyond just the first conversion, how AI is shaping affiliate management, and why transparency is key to building sustainable, high-performing partnerships. Sam also highlighted why affiliate marketing continues to be the most ROI positive channel he's ever worked in, especially in challenging economic times. For this next clip, I wanted to highlight the main theme of this podcast season, why affiliate is not about one moment, but about every moment, and the reasoning behind this within Everflow. Your whole business is built on partnerships, and anybody that's ever met anybody from your team will come away from that meeting understanding that partnerships is at the forefront of everything that you're doing. So your tagline is track every moment, and I want to dig deeper into that. What does Everflow do that's very different to any of the other kind of platforms? And I've mentioned the depth of data that's in there, but talk us through why you say track every moment.
We were working with, again, at Opera and prior to that, Moolah, we were working with a lot of advertisers, and it was in the mobile app space, a lot of apps. And what was interesting is that they were not just interested in the install, right? Like they were starting to get into engagement beyond that lifetime journey. And we're like, okay, clearly this is where the industry is going because the world is becoming more complicated. There's so many different channels,
different search journeys, the customer's finding you in a million different ways.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's a level of sophistication, I think, amongst advertisers. And I think it's going to become more and more challenging if you don't go down that path. So, for example, like we have a lot of financial services advertisers, and for them, it's so competitive out there.
Well, the margins are tough. They've got to make profit on everything that they're bringing in.
Yeah. And so we have some, for example, some mortgage companies or insurance companies that literally have 30 events post lead submit that they're tracking within that. So it's really complicated. And they can also choose to pay out on different events. And so it's a lot of data and a lot of analysis. But to the point that you brought about brand transparency, you can also share a lot of that with your partners. so that they can be more effective. So transparency goes both ways as well. If you're just sending just the initial conversion without much to it, like they really don't know what else to do. So that's like the foundation of all this.
Why track every moment? Okay, from a financial perspective, that's good. But what have you got like any stories of clients that you've really opened up their eyes to the value of partnerships because they've been able to see this level of data, which previously was never really captured in affiliate platforms because it was always just up until the point of the conversion of the sale?
Yeah, I mean, we see this a lot with our e-commerce clients, with, as I mentioned, financial services. There's so much uncovering that you can see in terms of, as mentioned, like affiliates had this history of like fraud and shady traffic. Someone is like looking at 2 or 3 events and you get the initial conversion, but then, you know, that person doesn't do anything from this one potential source, then it could be a red flag for fraud, right? And we see a lot of that. Or you may have, let's say, an influencer or an affiliate within e-commerce that they're not getting a lot of initial conversions, but the subscription value of their customers is much higher. So you can award them more.
My next guest was Anna Lewis, exploring the complexities of affiliate marketing in the health and wellness sector. We discussed the unique compliance challenges that this industry faces, the need for affiliate education, and the value of multi-touch attribution. The conversation also covered how to work strategically with coupon and cashback partners, and why data-driven relationship-focused strategies are key to long-term success in this evolving vertical. In this short clip, listen in as Anna lays out how to strategically work with often misunderstood cashback and coupon sites in your affiliate programs to gain traction and scale. You need to have a very segmented affiliate program because customer journeys are so fragmented right now. And you cannot discount coupon and voucher code sites in any vertical, but you can work with them strategically. So how have you strategically changed the way that your brands or your customers engage with those types of partners? Because there's a lot of controversial conversations happening on LinkedIn and other places. And I just really want to kind of like hit that on the head this week because I know you're as passionate about it as what I am. Like, when is the right time to use cashback coupon, and how have you strategically used it in the programs that you manage? Because I think everybody can learn from that.
Absolutely. And everybody has a different strategy. I think the key is you have to have a strategy. You have to have a way that you're working with these coupon sites. And I would agree with you, Leanne. They have value, right? Because there are consumers that, frankly, in this day and age, as much as we hate it as marketers, they don't want to buy a product unless they feel like they're getting some sort of discount. In my mind, the key is you have to look at all the different touch points and assign the correct value to each one of those touch points. Not all affiliates are created equal. Now, that doesn't mean that some affiliates are better than others. It just means that some affiliates' value is more than others. I generally recommend to the clients that we're working with, don't work with every coupon site. Select and pick the coupon sites that you want to work with. Help them out. Give them a branded coupon, like a co-branded coupon, so that it is special to them. And then give them a lower CPA, knowing that they're further down the funnel. And then that allows you to give a higher CPA to those that are at the top of the funnel. But also, some of these loyalty and coupon sites have the ability to email their audience. So sometimes these loyalty sites can actually be far more top of funnel than you think. I've gone into programs where they've been about ready to eliminate a few loyalty sites. And I said, wait, we can spend money with them. And actually, let's help them. Let's get in front of their audience and let's use that to allow them to actually show their audience our brand, and then switch them from being a bottom funnel affiliate to being a top of funnel affiliate. But the key is strategy. Have a strategy.
For the last episode of this season, I was joined by the lovely Lauren Garner, VP of Demand Generation and Partnerships at Ascend Funding. Lauren shared her journey into affiliate marketing, which was almost as long as mine, and the evolution of tools and strategies in this industry, and the importance of treating affiliates as customers and not just traffic suppliers. She's also shared insights on scaling affiliate programs, the significance of mindset, and the need for diverse strategies in order to succeed. The conversation touched on the challenges of managing multiple affiliate platforms as they do in their program, and the value of learning from failures in the affiliate marketing space. In this last clip of the wrap-up episodes, Lauren talks about mind shift to seeing affiliates as customers and having the right systems to scale. What would you say are the biggest strategic shifts that need to happen in your mindset and in your program strategy when you are managing 300 affiliates versus 3,000? Like, what are some of the things that these guys need to be thinking about as they're scaling and moving forward?
When I look at affiliates, I think one of the reasons that I'm successful, and some people think I'm crazy for thinking this way, but I am paying the affiliates, right? So technically I'm their customer. They should be making me happy. I don't look at it that way. They're my customer because they're helping me meet my goals. They're bringing in millions of dollars every year. So I truly treat my affiliates as my customers.
And that's a mindset shift, because when you're first starting out, you do think, oh, well, you're just a supplier to me. Like, I'm paying you, you deliver the service, I pay you. But when you get a little bit more experienced and you've worked with multiple different types of affiliates and personalities, because this industry is still very much humanly driven and led, you do start to think about it a little bit differently. And I think that's when you go from being an average affiliate manager to an exceptional one.
It's a definite shift in mindset. And I also think, just as any good marketer has, you have your core audiences, right? And you have your core customers. And so you have your core customers, and then you have kind of your tertiary customers. And that's kind of like the 80-20 rule. And you have different ways that you communicate with them, and you have different needs for them. So I don't all of my publishers the same. I look at what is their site, what's their audience, what's their objective. Because at the end of the day, we can have, dozens and thousands of different partners that have the same audience we need, but what they need as a partner, how they acquire traffic, that's totally different. And so I think that when you're growing your publisher network, you need to understand, do you have the systems to scale?
And that, my dear friends and listeners, brings us to the end of season 21 of the Affiliate Marketing Podcast. A massive thank you goes out to each season sponsor, this one being Everflow, for powering this journey and helping us shine a light on why affiliate is not just about one moment, but about every moment. From tracking and attribution to authentic partnerships and tech innovation, this season has been jam-packed with insights to help you grow and elevate your affiliate programs. But we are not slowing down. Next season, we're thrilled to welcome Mate Affiliates as our new sponsor, and we dive into the theme of the art of building successful and lasting partnerships. Expect fresh conversations, new strategies, and more expert voices from around the world sharing what it really takes to create affiliate relationships that stand the test of time. If you've enjoyed this season, be sure to subscribe, leave us a review, and share the podcast with your network. We'll be coming back soon with more inspiration, more experts, and more ways to level up your affiliate marketing game. Once again, thanks for listening, and we'll see you all in season 22. Get seen, get heard, get results with Affiverse. Looking to amplify your business and connect with the right audiences in performance marketing? Well, at Affiverse, we specialize in helping businesses thrive in the performance marketing industry. Engage with a global audience of affiliate performance marketers, SaaS providers, digital marketing agencies, networks, and performance marketing decision makers. We reach over 1 million impressions across our digital, print, podcast, and social media platforms, so you can be sure your message gets delivered to those who really matter. Multi-channel exposure from our top-ranked podcast, which now boasts more than 500,000 downloads, to our Google News approved content hub, quarterly magazine, and social media presence. We ensure your brand is seen and heard across every single medium. We can provide proven engagement with highly engaged readers and listeners, including C-level executives, program managers, and SME entrepreneurs. Your advertising drives leads and builds awareness that lasts. Custom solutions are available, from annual publishing packages to webinars, newsletters, podcast guesting, and banner ads to sponsorships and events and podcast mentions. We can tailor campaigns to meet your unique goals and maximize your ROI and lead generation too. Long-term value, evergreen content, and SEO placements also ensure your brand continues to benefit long after your campaign ends. So don't just advertise. Connect with leaders shaping the future of affiliate marketing and contact Affiverse on sales@affiverse.com or visit Affiverse Media to download our media kits and learn how we can help you achieve your business goals.